Good morning, good afternoon. Listen, thanks for tuning in to my video. If you're a first-time viewer, please subscribe. I need your help. I'm trying to get 1,000 subscribers in the month of January. I'm getting a head start on it. Listen, you can become a better person when you get to the Philippines. You can become a better person once you interact with the Filipinos. So, how do you do that? Gotta have a plan. Gotta have a strategy. A lot of people today on these vloggers, they're saying, hey man, stay away from the dating sites. Come to the Philippines, find you a girl here in the Philippines. Well, let me tell you something. Some, like my man Calvin Roach say, some boots on the ground experience. There is a percentage of Filipinos that do not, will not, and don't want to date foreigners. Meaning their culture means that much to them that they don't want no mixed babies. There's a percentage of Filipinos that think that way, that feel that way. They'll be sweet as can be. They'll even date you, but they won't marry you and they won't have a baby by you because they have this thing about their culture. That's a percentage. There's some of those same group, they'll be nice to you, they'll talk to you, but they won't date you. Okay? Why? Because they have a culture mentality. They want to maintain their culture. They want to be Filipino through and through. They proud of Filipinos. And once you see what they're about, you will appreciate that small percentage and you will understand them. There's another percentage of Filipinos that will date you. They will marry you. There are some that will just sleep with you just because you're a foreigner. They're so intrigued by you. And if you're an African American, you're a rock star. You know how rock stars are treated in the USA? That's how African Americans are treated here in the Philippines. Be about your business. Clean, neat, breath smelling clean, clothes clean, smell good. You are a rock star. Okay? No matter where you go, if you go in the cities, big cities, you go in the provinces, you're a rock star. Okay? Remember, you're a rock star. Don't forget that. When you get off that plane, you're a rock star. Yeah, they looking at you. When you see all the people stopping, looking, and so forth and so on, no, they're looking at you. When you with your girl, and you see all the guys, all the girls looking, they not looking at your woman, they looking at you. You don't believe me? Step away from her. Tell her to stay here for a minute and you walk over and see ain't them same people looking at you. You're a rock star when you get here, gentlemen. Act like it. So, you coming to the Philippines, right? You coming to become a better person because you need some of this culture that the Filipinos have. Remember, Filipinos is all over the world. Show me a Filipino on welfare. You ain't gonna find one. And if they come there and they got an oppressive husband, they got a freak husband, and they get rid of him, that woman go get elevated. She go find a way, and she gonna make it up to the top. She ain't gonna be on no welfare. She ain't gonna be no statistic. It's in their blood. You need to come here and find out how they do it. Okay? Find out what it is about them that keeps making them rise to the top. Making that Filipino go to another country and become an IT executive, and he learned computers working in some little goofy shop. Okay? But he's an IT executive because why? He know his stuff. It's something about them. You got to find out what it is. Come here to the Philippines. Find out about them. Become a better person. Remember, their culture is what you're trying to get some of. The Filipina is going to be your ticket to getting part of that culture, because she's going to be your pass. She's going to be your get out of jail free card. What do I mean by that? She's going to give you access to their culture. You're not going to be an outsider anymore. You're going to be an insider because you're with the Filipina. Now, you may pay a price for that. Depends on what kind of Filipina you got. But that's what you need. You need a get out of jail card for free. The Filipina is your get out of jail card for free. Okay? So what do? You got a plan, you got a strategy. Some people say, hey, don't fool with the websites, the dating services. Come to the Philippines. There's plenty Filipinos that'll talk to you. Yeah, they will. Bet they will. But my suggestion is, bro, like I used to tell my guys on the job, when they was working for me, when I ran my cruise, I told them, time is money. When you wasting time, you wasting my money. Time in the Philippines is happiness. While you shopping, you're missing out on happiness. Do your shopping, some of it, at home. Listen, a third of the girls on the internet, they're there shopping for pesos. That's their job. They got sob stories, they got sad stories, they got a whole list of things. Send me money. My baby need an operation. My kids need money to go to school. My phone is broke. If you don't send me money to buy a new phone, I won't be able to talk to you. Click. I'm going to power my phone tomorrow if you don't send me money. That's their thing. When you hear that, just put that on block or put it on pause, whatever. Pay it no more mind. Because you know what category they're in. That's their job. Get money on the internet. Then you got some that, for lack of better terms, they're not up to snuff. And they're looking for a sugar daddy. Okay? They'll be sweet, they're going to be nice, they're going to be all of this, and then some. But they're not up to par. But they're going to act like it because they need a sugar daddy. They need support. Put that as an option. Right? Then you got some that's sincere. They not pressed. They don't have no babies. They ain't stressed about nothing. They just want real happiness. They want love. And they know that an American looking for a Filipina is happy stories, happy endings. Filipinas are romantic. Okay? They are romantic. So when you find one, she's not going to be aggressive. She's not going to pursue you. She's not going to ask you for nothing. She's going to be laid back. She may not have money to text you and call you all the time. Put her at the top of your list, right? So now you got this list. So when you get there, work your list. You got options and you got choices. Where you going, what you gonna do, and who you gonna do it with. Cause what? The party don't start till you get there. Cause what? You're a rock star when you hit the ground. Now, you got someone off the internet, right? You don't know if she's good or bad. Let me tell you something. The one you meet at the cafe, the one you meet in the library, the one you meet in the mall, you don't know if she's no good either. So don't waste no time. Hit the ground running with an option. An option to bow out or continue. If you go out with her and the oil change ain't on the agenda, get the next option. Okay? If that's what you want, an oil change, you come 3,000 miles and you really say you really need this oil change, and you agreed upon it before you got there, that's what's going down, Okay, expect it, get it. Okay? You got options. You got choices now. Will you continue with this or will you choose something else and see what your options take you there? Or when you go out on a date and you find somebody eyeballing you, you say, hey, look, here's my number. I'm from America. I came here to meet this girl, but I don't think it's going to work out. Here's my number. Can you text me? Be honest. Be upfront. You may get 5 of them a day when you out on a date. If you don't believe me, when you're out on a date, look around. Just look around. You're going to see all these people looking at you, all these girls looking at you. You're going to see when the one that looks at you and smile, that's the one you go. Ask her for a number. Give her your number. Okay? Tell her to add you to WhatsApp. Okay? Man, keep the ball rolling. Remember, you're a rock star. Party starts when you get there. Okay? You're going to live what? Your best life. You're not going to take no L's no more. Listen, man, there's a method to this madness. Okay? There is a method to this madness. And the end result is happiness. Okay? It's happiness. Now, I'm telling you how it works in the Philippines. I've understood that it works similar, somewhat, a little twists and turns here and there in other Southeast Asian countries. The main thing is, in Southeast Asia, the African American is a rock star. I don't care where you go, Laos, Cambodia, Vietnam, Thailand, he's a rock star. The approach to the female is a little different. The countries are different. Okay? The cultures are different. What you're going to see, what you're going to like, everything, you have to go there and see. That's why I'm telling you, when you come to the Philippines, man, visit the Philippines. Let the Filipina be your get out of jail card free to learn the culture of the Philippines. Because once you learn the culture of the Philippines, you're like a genius. You're like a mathematician. You have the formula for happiness. Okay? You have the formula for success. Now, it all depends on who you decide to partner up with. And that's going to be a big decision, a hard decision. Why? Because the Filipina is romantic and she's going to put the oil change on you and you might get stuck. Okay? You might not see nothing else. If that's the case, God bless you. Because you hit it from the beginning and you stuck with it all the way to the end. God bless you. You found your piece of the pie right off the boat. And it happens. But in the event some red flags come up during your dating, bro, options and choices. And remember, you the rock star. You don't have to settle. Okay? Because the party don't start till what? Till you get there. They looking for you to provide true love and happiness for them and stability. And listen, bro, let me tell you something about this age thing. Okay? It's just like 1 + 1 = 2. A young Filipino and an older man equals happiness and success. Why? Because that's the way she's been raised. That's what she sees. That's what she knows. And guess what? Mathematically, she's correct. Scientifically, she's correct. Emotionally, she's correct in her assumptions and in her pursuit of an older man. Every one of those girls you meet with a baby, the baby was by someone her age or younger, not older. Why? Because the young people are unstable. They're unstable. Why they're unstable? Because they're young and they got so many choices. And their options is keep making selection of the available choices. And so if they get one pregnant, you're going to hear all of them say, He was gone before I gave birth. I haven't seen him again. We don't know where he is because they go to another island because the family will pursue them. And they don't want to be pursued and hog-tied and forced to marry her. So they go to another island where nobody can find them. Go to another island and be successful. And probably go do the same thing there. I met a kid from, I forget where he was from. He was here in General Santos. He got 5 babies. He ain't even 18 years old. But he wasn't born here in General Santos. He was born somewhere else. He got 5 babies. So again, gentlemen, listen. Hit the subscribe button. Tell your friends about me. Remember, you got choices and you got options. And the key thing, you need to make a plan. Okay? Make a plan. Get here. The website, don't let nobody tell you not to use the website. The website is nothing but playing the numbers. You play the numbers, that's the website. Play the numbers. If it's a bad number, it's a bad number. Ball it up and throw it in the garbage. Come on, man. And it's free. You play the numbers, you gotta pay for that number. 50-cent box. You gotta pay for it. $1.50. When you select one off the internet on the dating service, your fee is free. Come on, man. Okay? Don't let nobody tell you not to use that. All you gotta do is make choices. Okay? Come on, man. Think. You know? Build you a list. Work off that list. Set your options. Make your choices. Have your strategy. Okay? Get it right the first time. Don't make no mistakes. Do this thing. Get happy for free. At a minimum anyway. Because you got to pay for the ticket, hotels, some food, some gifts. But you go get a lifelong happiness. Okay? That's what you after.